Welcome back to Fairlane, Henry and Clara Ford's estate in Dearborn, Michigan. I want to give you a brief summary of the work that we completed over 4 phases this past year and bring you up to speed on our progress. We completed all the work on the first floor level in the formal rooms and moved up a gorgeous set of stairs to the second floor level. There we took on the various family members' private bedrooms and guest bedrooms and their changing rooms, dressing areas. After that, we went down to the ground level to take on Henry Ford's field room and also did some work in his bowling alley. But what tended to capture everyone's attention was the phenomenal repair work that David and Peter took on. Individually, they have an exceptional skill set, but together they are a powerful team. And whether it's replacing a worn tread, going into the music room, or the intricate repair work on the herringbone and other areas, they excelled. But their biggest challenge was on the second floor landing, where a previous repair for the elevator that was installed for the Fords when they were aging was unsightly, not original, and needed to go. Peter started the work off with fireworks as he ground down the angle iron that supported the opening, and then the guys started dismantling the wood that had been put in there previously to try and figure out how two herringbone patterns can merge at a right angle. And they figured it out. And as you can see from the repair work and the finish work, it blends in beautifully. Good job, guys. After this, they turned their attention to Henry Ford's field room, also known as his man cave. The floors had been sanded repeatedly to the point where the wood was paper thin, and this is where David and Peter's skill set excelled. Of course, we had to remove thousands of square feet of old finishes that had accumulated over the 100 years that the house had been there. We relied on passive refinishing, a non-aggressive method of removing finishes that is environmentally responsible and safe. David took on Henry and Clara's master bedroom suite, and it had been stained, but by the time he got through with it, it looked just the way it did when they occupied it, as did Henry's dressing room. I was focused on Edsel Ford's bedroom and got it looking good. And this is Thomas Edison's favorite guest bedroom. The stairs turned out incredibly well. I've never seen, in 45 years, I've never seen herringbone stairs, and these were just unbelievable. Everybody was in awe. The living room turned out well, and we got Henry's bowling alley back in good shape and ready for anybody who wants to try out the lane. As David finished up the field room, he shot this as he backed out the door. The billiard room turned out exceptionally well. It's on the first floor level, and as soon as we got through there, the floors were wrapped and protected so that work materials and equipment could be stored there, and it was also used as a workspace for work by Tony Cartsonis' group as they restored the French doors. One of the perks of working at Fairlane is the association with all the other artisans and conservators who are working hard to put Henry and Clara Ford's house back in order. We hope to continue these friendships and hope that they last a very long time. So that brings you up to speed as far as all the work in the main house. It's been completed and the floors are ready. Next spring, we'll be taking on the final phase at Fairlane, and that will be in the powerhouse. And you do not want to miss it. It's a remarkable structure. I encourage you to follow me on my Facebook page at The Rosebud Company, and I'd also encourage you to look into Fairlane, home of Henry and Clara Ford. Thank you for your time, your attention, and your interest. And I look forward to rejoining you next spring.